huge congratulations on your win. What was
Thank you
going
very
through your
much.
mind when your name was called?
Utter confusion. I was dead set on one of my other contemporaries winning, but a slight panic of what I might say or might not say on stage. But yeah, huge surprise. I'm lucky to be a designer in a era where there's so many people doing incredible work that the idea of winning in this environment is, I don't know, it hadn't crossed my mind.
Design is so integral to the success of a book, I feel. What would you say are the kind of essential ingredients when it comes to designing an effective cover?
I would say doing one's best to get to the core of the book, the true nature of the book, the tone of the book, confidence in the message you're trying to communicate, clarity within that message, and also treating the viewer with intelligence. Trusting that if you create a visual that has a little bit of complication to it, that the viewer is going to be able to, or want to investigate that and untangle it. I think overall book cover design benefits from treating viewers with a high level of intelligence, because I think readers are really smart people that want to be enticed by interesting covers and interesting visuals.
And you're freelance, I believe?
I am. I was incredibly lucky to work at three brilliant publishers in Little Brown, Simon Schuster, and then Fourth Estate and William Collins. And through a very, my time working there, I managed to work with incredible art departments, brilliant art directors, a whole host of different designers, and I learned so much from them throughout the process, along with all the other people who work within publishing, that they kind of gave me the toolkit that I could then become freelance after that and try to go out on my own. And part of that has been trying to work out what kind of books I work best on and what kind of books kind of suit me, and developing relationships with people in different publishers. And it's a very exciting way to work because every client is different and every publisher is different and every book's needs are different, and that kind of comes out in the day-to-day.
And I think understandably freelancers can often feel overlooked when it comes to these kind of big award ceremonies. So I wondered if you had any words of encouragement for people who are freelance and maybe struggling to gain recognition at the moment.
Well, it's a difficult one because, as you say, the freelancers are quite a small, it's an island or an oasis within a bigger kind of desert. But if you're a designer, there's a huge community, which I spoke about when on stage. There's a community there that are trying to lift each other up, which I think is a really rare thing. And that's all I can speak to is my own experience within the book cover design community, that there's lots of people excited about each other doing brilliant work and what that looks like, what that could look like. And I would just say that there's huge benefit if you're an individual working in isolation to reach out to other people who are doing the same thing or similar things and create consistent dialogues. I'm sitting next to Luke Bird downstairs, who I'm in a WhatsApp group with, and we chat all the time about work and work strifes. He's also a freelance book cover designer, and by us being part of this conversation, it means that we both get to share, work woes or work triumphs, and it makes us feel a little bit more like we're part of an in-house team. And I think that idea can be templated across lots of different disciplines and lots of different ways of working. I think that thing of like open up lines of communication with people who are doing similar things so that you have people to bounce things off is just, it's invaluable.
And you kind of alluded to this already, but there are so many kind of brilliant people on the shortlist and so many brilliant winners. Was there anyone that you were particularly excited to see featured tonight?
Again, I'm so lucky to be part of a community that is vibrant and active, that I know almost everyone on the shortlist, and I see them a couple of times a year at different events and awards, and I'm just happy that I'm really excited. Happy is a silly word to use. I'm very excited that design is being championed within the greater British Book Awards show, because it's a big part of publishing and it often goes undiscussed. And I think the fact that there are 9 people here who are absolutely incredible designers doing their own thing within the publishing world, I'm excited about everything all of them are doing, and they're all working in different ways. It just speaks to the breadth of talent that is operating today in the UK and Ireland within book cover design. So all of them. But again, I'm lucky to know them all because we all nerdily meet up and chat about stuff. And I think that's where a lot of the good work comes from, is that community.
And final question, how are you planning on celebrating your win?
I'm going to take a few deep breaths and try never to think about what I might have said into the microphone in front of lots of people, which was mostly unprepared. And then I'm going to go downstairs and hang out with everyone else who was shortlisted because, again, they're my crew, they're my mates, they're the people I'm going to be hanging out with, and feel incredibly lucky and be in disbelief for quite a long time.
Well, I think that sounds like a plan, and I won't hold you back any longer.
Thank you very much.